How much free time in boot camp do you get? You might actually be pretty surprised by the answer. So a typical day, you wake up around 5:30ish. The person standing roving security watch is going to start to go around and tap on people, like, hey bro, wake up, it's going to be starting soon. And that's to prepare you for when the RDCs, the recruit division commanders, basically the Navy drill sergeants are going to come in a few minutes before 6, and from 6 a.m. all the way until 2200, they own you. They own everything you're going to do, say, think, and feel, everything you do. You might have firefighting classes, line handling, gun range, exercise, PT tests, whatever they're doing. They own your schedule completely. But as you get closer to 2200, things quiet down. You come back to the compartment, you take showers, things quiet down, and they might be back at it again. They might have practice for inspections and graduation and stuff like that. But around 2130, 2200, things really quiet down. People are kind of more relaxed. And at 2200, it's taps. It's when you're supposed to go to sleep, and that's when things get interesting. Once it hits 2200, the RDCs are getting ready to go home. They turn the lights off, they turn the red lights on above you to simulate being on a ship and get you into that mentality. And the RDCs leave and go home, and you guys are left on your own to go to sleep. But at the same time, it's also the first time you're able to do your own thing without any supervision since the morning. So some people do stay awake, they shine their shoes, they exercise, they run around the compartment, they write letters home, they study for stuff, and that's the time that they choose to do it because it's pretty much the only time of the day besides the very morning that you can decide what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. But you have to be careful because you are supposed to be sleeping and the RDCs will come back and check on you. It might not be your RDCs, it might be the officer of the deck, the OOD, who's also standing a watch. The RDCs stand a watch and they'll come in and check on random divisions at random times. So at 2 a.m., the door might fly open, security watch is going to sound off, give them a post brief, and they're going to check on you and try to catch you doing things you're not supposed to be doing. Don't get caught doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. You're only supposed to have 7 people maximum out of their racks, their beds, at night. And if there's more than that, and if they're sitting at the tables and doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing, hanging out in the laundry room, which can turn into a clubhouse, bad things are going to happen if you get caught doing that. Your division is not allowed to have more than 7 people out of their rack at a time. So make sure it's for something essential like writing letters to your wife, your girlfriend, your parents, studying, exercising for the PT test later on in boot camp. Make sure it's something worth it. And if you're going to write letters or read out of your book, what I can recommend is what I did when I was there. Lay on your stomach in the bed, in your rack. Because if that door flies open and the RDC bolts into that room trying to check on you and catch you doing something you're not supposed to be doing, you're already in bed. So all you got to do is go like this. And you're sleeping, right? If you're somewhere else, it's going to be way harder to get out of that situation. You're probably not going to get away with it. I've heard stories of people, that door flies open, they'll do a swan dive and land on their stomach and try crawling away like they're in a war zone to get back to the rack while the OOD is talking to someone else. I can't comment on that. All I can say is this: if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you won't get caught doing what you're not supposed to be doing.